It's the 7th of June and I've put back up my reflector again. I have changed the thing from here to here, where it tilts from there to there, but I don't have the tilt right because I have to cut a chunk out of this still. So it's pointing a bit under the sun, which means that the focal area is out here instead of on and under the pot. So I'll correct that maybe later today, and hopefully my dish doesn't fall apart when I do that. Yeah, so I'll be doing that, and it's pointing more or less at the sun now. I have tracking set up, but it's not perfect. And I'll just show you the temperatures for today. So 9:31, 18 degrees, water in the pot, and then it goes up to 35.5 at 11:06, and it's about 11:17 now. So it is warming up. I have the full pot. I'm not sure how many liters that is, but I'll measure it afterwards. But full pot in there, and yeah, I'll be checking it again over the course of the day. Thank you. It's just after 5:30 on, I believe it's the 7th. So I've cut the piece out for this here, so that I could adjust it to actually point directly at the sun to do the declination angle, and I've probably got it more or less right. So we've got reflection here. Not sure what's going on with the reflection this side. It looks like it's going underneath, but this is where it should be. Oh no, where are we going? This is where everything should be roughly. So we're slightly out on our tracking, but I'll do the proper tracking later. It's 92 degrees in the pot, because now the sun is hitting the pot. So there's the steaming water full right to the brim, and I absolutely don't want it to boil over, but it's not going to happen now because the sun goes down in half an hour. So for tomorrow I'm going to try and get the tracking organized so that it's dead on like the solar panel is. And I'm going to what else do I have to do? Just get the tracking sorted, I guess would be the thing to do tomorrow. And the smaller pot. And I really like the idea of this isn't 130 degrees now, because now it's about 65 degrees on most of this, and then it goes up to 90 up there. I really like the idea of piping water in and out through this pipe, and it'll come out down here, but I have to get PEX pipes and mess around with a different pot, I guess, to do all that stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping to get that sorted. I'll show you the experiment for today, the results. So we're getting very slow temperature rise in the morning because things weren't sorted. 224 changed to almost right with a lid on it. Then I was away for a while, then 77 degrees, 89, 92. So we're getting close to our limits without putting something on it to retain the heat, like a turkey bag or something like that. So maybe that's another thing to do tomorrow, is to get the turkey bag and get get some results tomorrow. Here's the sky. Don't really want to. So there is some cloud. Oh, the sun is in cloud at the moment, but light cloud. This is it's a tighter angled, tighter curve than a parabola, which means that there is some there's a bigger accepting, it's called an acceptance angle, so hopefully when the cloud goes over the sun it's still getting at least some of the sunshine. And I don't know what I'll do for where these curves are supposed to join, because it's not exactly right. I'll figure out something to get them a bit closer to what they should be, but I think it's working okay. And I've cut, this is my effort to make things work at the bottom. I've cut, it's something to go in an oven or something like that, and then I have a big pipe that fits snugly down on the smaller pipe, and that means I can take off the pot, take off this and swap in something different later on. So there's potential. Oh yeah, I'd swap in maybe a different pot for pumping air through it, so that we can have down here somewhere we can have a really good solar dryer, because you get a big blast of heat. You know, hot air, you can vary the temperature of it, going down and drying stuff in a solar dryer. Okay, I talked way too much, sorry about that. Bye. It's working. So, I just did a video, but I made a couple of mistakes in it and forgot some stuff. So this is what I'm talking about. These curves go to miss each other, so I have to do something here just to get them right, so that the light from it actually hits the pot. And it's probably the same up there too. So I have to put something on just to get the curve where it should be. The other thing is, oh yeah, the bearing. So I have a bearing here that I bought from Amazon, and it fits not quite snugly on the pipe, but if you have a bit of plastic between it and the pipe, it works great. And I drilled out holes, drilled out the right size holes for the bearing to fit in here, so it fits down in a little, there's a hole through here, and the bearing fits down a slightly wider one. So it's just a little bit of carpentry type stuff. There's another bearing down here at the end of this here. The other thing I missed was, you didn't see the steam from the pot because I was holding my hand over it. Oh. So there's the steaming pot. So 90 something degrees, and this can get quite a bit hotter when if I move this a tiny bit back, I believe, I'm not sure. Oh, maybe it's forward. Well, it's probably forward. I move it, and the heat would be a little bit better on the pot. But yeah, there's a couple of adjustments I have to do to get things working tiny bit better. Thank you very much.